Is it just my imagination, or is she...
Eh? There's no way I'd like you. The fact that we were getting along was just a punishment game.
It seems like you're lacking in pushing things where it really counts after all, aren't you?
I'm sorry.
My name is Keiichi Sato. Today, I'm at the 20th anniversary party, a networking event for our subsidiary, Doki Doki Fashion.
President Sato, thank you for coming today.
President Sagawa, thank you. Please, just call me Sato. I'm currently serving as acting president.
No, certainly the president needed some time off, and Sato-san is taking over in the meantime. But you're a candidate for the next president. Tokimeki's future is secure with you.
Wait, what? Is it just my imagination, or is she...
Oh, actually, the sales manager, Nishikawa-kun, has been replaced. Let me introduce the new sales manager, Mrs. Nagisa Takahashi.
There's no way I'd like you. The fact that we were getting along was just a punishment game.
Is this a joke? You said we'd be together forever.
That's all a lie. A lie!
No way. Could it really be here? Nice to meet you. I'm Keiichi Sato.
I'm Nagisa Takahashi.
Hey, you need to greet more energetically.
I'm sorry.
Well, you see, she studied abroad during university. Apparently, she was quite successful over there and can speak English as well.
You studied abroad?
Yes, it seems it was strongly encouraged by her father.
So that means... the sudden breakup back then was... No, but there's no way, right?
Well, she also achieved excellent results at a Japanese university after returning. So that's why the company promoted her to sales manager. Well, there are various factors, you know.
Huh?
It seemed her father was the head of a fairly good company, but it went bankrupt. Although she studied abroad, she ended up with debt after returning to Japan. She even dropped out of university.
Oh. Debt.
It seems she's been struggling, so we actually have high expectations for her. No, could you please evaluate my abilities?
What?
Takahashi, now is a good opportunity. Please present that to Mr. Sato.
That?
I wanted to show the proposal for our new baby clothes. Takahashi, try presenting the proposal to Mr. Sato.
Okay. The new product we're launching is known for its durability. It won't tear even if it gets dirty or if the baby falls. It won't shrink no matter how many times it's washed, and I believe it's very mother-friendly.
It's definitely a great product.
Isn't it? The price is on the higher side, but if we can sell enough, it's bound to be a huge hit. I'd like to contribute to Tokimeki's achievements as well. Well, Tokimeki isn't doing great right now, so we'll keep pushing from the bottom.
Thank you.
Still, it seems like you're lacking in pushing things where it really counts after all, aren't you? First, I think it would be better to emphasize how you can contribute to sales before explaining the product's appeal.
I'm sorry.
No, she communicated it well enough.
No. You shouldn't be too lenient. I hope she's an employee who does what needs to be done properly. Especially since Tokimeki is in a tough spot.
I see. By the way, actually, she and I were high school classmates. She wasn't like this back then. Has she been this way since she joined the company?
Huh?
Is that true? Yes, she's been the same since she joined the company.
In that case, even if she speaks English and has study abroad experience, whether she's truly suited for the sales department is a different matter, isn't it?
No, please, trust our HR.
Let me ask you this. What do you think Nishikawa, the former sales manager, is doing now? He's currently working in advertising, mainly in planning and development, and is considered a top candidate. However, when he was next to you, he was the sales manager. Doesn't this prove that there are times when you fail to assess your employees correctly?
Well,
I've also heard opinions that your training policies are rather strict. Perhaps it would be a good idea to reconsider your approach?
well, well, I'll keep that in mind, but you know, sorry to say, but our performance is currently better. But you are experiencing a downturn. You need to assess whether your perspective of being correct is accurate.
Well, that might be true.
Yes, exactly. Oh, by the way, alright, is that collaboration project really moving forward?
The collaboration project.
Yes, the joint production of clothes targeting women in their early 20s. I heard about it.
Yes, we're soon going to share the project online with the committee members.
Oh, that means we can definitely help. Please include us in the team.
Understood.
If our employees produce results, I ask that you stop the harsh guidance from earlier.
I'll consider it.
Enjoy the party.
Nagisa, can I talk to you for a moment?
Are you calling me?
Don't be so formal. It's really you, right?
You must have the wrong person.
Could it be that back then, because you go abroad, you...
Actually, by the time you went abroad, the company was already in a precarious situation. I thought that staying with me might lead to your unhappiness. So back then, I was confused and ended up doing what I did. My parents also opposed the relationship and said that if we were to date, going abroad was not an option. I'm the worst, right? I just want to be left alone.
I can't just leave you alone. I wish you had said that. There was no need to do things the way you did.
I'm sorry. I still regret it. Because of this, I'm not good at my job and just a mess.
That's not true. I don't agree with Sagawa's approach. If you're having any problems, I want you to consult with me.
Actually...
1 month later.
Let's begin the planning meeting for the collaboration product with Tokimeki. From Tokimeki, we have Mizuki-san from the planning department here with us.
I'm Noa Mizuki. Nice to meet you. I'll quickly talk about the proposed product for this collaboration. For this collaboration, we want to develop a winter knit pajama targeted at women in their early 20s.
Oh, pajamas, you say?
Yes, I believe we're in an era where cosplay enthusiasts are more active than ever. In such a context, I think cute knit pajamas are particularly trendy. So, how about collaborating with a famous designer to develop a pajama that becomes a staple for this category?
Indeed, it's a product that captures the current trends very well.
Thank you.
However, I believe Tokimeki has experienced low sales because of this approach.
What?
What we want to push is a dress targeted at women in their 20s.
A dress? That's quite trendy.
Yes, it's true that idols often wear them. But dresses are items that have been loved for a long time. It's not just a passing trend. Isn't it time to create a definitive dress that represents this category?
Well, I think the dress category is already saturated in the market. Honestly, creating a representative design for this category is quite challenging.
What? Are you giving up just because it's difficult?
That's not what I'm saying. Since this is a special project, how about developing something more catchy?
That's rude. Please look at the provisional designs in the proposal. They were very well received in our internal survey. If we refine this design, it should become a great product. If you can't envision such a future, it's worrying for Tokimeki's future.
You don't have to say it like that. If that's the case, how about combining the two ideas?
Combining?
A dress-like appearance with knit pajama material. Tokimeki is strong in knit products, and our company excels in dresses and pajamas. Releasing a product that combines the best of both could also contribute to our promotion. That's a great idea indeed.
Honestly, it's hard to take advice from a sales manager like you. I was hoping for perspective from sales.
Good ideas should come from anyone, right? Thank you.
No, there's a suitable place for everyone. It's risky to adopt her suggestions.
Eh?
Don't you think so?
Yes, I agree so too. I agree with Sagawa-san's point.
Sales has its own perspective, and it's risky for the planning department to align with it.
1 hour later.
This isn't working. We can't overturn the opinions of Sagawa-san's side.
Let's continue the meeting with the dress as the main focus.
Please wait. The meeting seems to be progressing in a distorted manner.
President, what are you doing here?
I heard from some employees that there were concerns about this meeting. I was monitoring it. Objectively speaking, I don't think Sagawa-san's approach will work.
Why? Many employees are in favor.
That's your opinion, isn't it? I understand. Your flaw is you're not assigning people based on their strengths. You're only placing employees who can follow your method.
What? That's just your opinion, right? What's the basis for such a claim?
The basis is your proposal. The dress you're suggesting is very similar to an idea that was rejected 3 years ago.
Huh?
That's not all. I investigated you after hearing something from Takahashi-san. It seems you overestimate your own judgment. Have you realized that no one has ever opposed you in any meeting? For over 3 years? You're indeed competent. You're achieving sales. However, that success and confidence you've gained are turning those around you into yes men. And your methods haven't changed at all. You're continuously sticking to the same unchanging approach. More than anything, you chose Takahashi-san, who was hoping for the planning department, for sales. There are many instances of assignments that are far from suitable. This is an undeniable fact.
Then why is your company's sales continuously declining, while ours keeps increasing? If your logic were correct, it should be the other way around.
It's simple. Our company is currently in a transition phase. Just as I became the acting president, we are making major promotions of young employees in each department and focusing on their development. A certain amount of revenue decrease over the past 3 years has been within our expectations. In comparison, it is indeed increasing revenue. The rate of increase has been gradually decreasing, and based on reviews and surveys, there are many comments saying no change or again about your products. If you don't make a transformation now, it will be a serious problem, you know?
Certainly, I've heard valuable opinions. However, I can't compromise on this matter. We need to adopt ideas generated by the planning department. Even if it's similar to a rejected idea from 3 years ago, I believe that's just fate. We want to adopt it.
I see. In that case, I have an idea. Let's develop and release both products simultaneously.
What?
And in the future, I will transfer all shares of our company to you.
What?
I have a duty to protect my company's employees. Look at her. I've seen employees who have worked with your company return looking extremely tired multiple times. Frankly, it often felt like despite being a subsidiary, we were dealing with a completely separate company. I understand that your sales figures are good. It's also true that there's a growing disconnect between our companies.
Is that okay? Is President sure about this?
Yes. Although he is currently recuperating, we've been advancing this discussion for some time. This way, it will avoid interfering with Sagawa-san's methods. Don't you agree? Moreover, have you noticed your company's flagship product, the baby clothes, is currently facing numerous complaints and serious issues? Employees who don't want to be reprimanded are trying to resolve it internally to keep it out of your ears. But it's probably going to be impossible.
No way.
Afterwards, the products were released and Tokimeki's sales were a resounding success. Oh, I knew it.
As expected of Sato-san.
The president will be delighted when he returns.
What should we do from now on?
Don't worry, there's still time. If it's Sagawa-san, there's no need to worry.
Sagawa's company subsequently saw a decline in sales and ended up in the red. They failed at training new employees and failed to adapt, leading to bankruptcy. Sagawa's name was never heard again. On the other hand, we've met like this. Isn't it fate? I don't worry about the past anymore. The future is what matters, don't you think?
Thank you, Keiichi.
Thank you for watching until the end.
Please subscribe to the channel as well.